Hey everyone, how is it going? I'm Alex, and in this video, I wanted to cover a couple of things on why I picked Beachbody in particular to run with, not only as a coach but as a customer first. And I have no qualms in telling you that at first, I was definitely a glorified customer. I had been a coach back in 2011. I had done a couple of the workouts, had fantastic results, and I loved the community because or showing up for the community and helping keep them pumped up kept me motivated to keep coming back. So when or my job scared me back in 2011 and I had to quit coaching, or I didn't have to quit, I chose to quit because I was about to get fired, at least so I thought, and just things were going downhill, and I just quit. And I never said anything. I didn't tell my or coach anything. I didn't tell anyone in the community. I was just gone, like up, ghost, Irish goodbye. And things started regressing back to before I was ever a coach, like before I did P90X, before I did Insanity. All the progress I had made doing those two just went out the window. I was done. DONE, done. And I ended up being in the worst shape of my life within about 3 years. Then here comes October. And I'm kind of forced to get back into some of my older habits, or like eating a little bit better, because I had wisdom teeth surgery. And let me tell you, going under for wisdom teeth surgery and waking back up, stumbling into your car, and having to have someone else drive you is not fun, let me tell you. And the next 2 weeks past that, even less fun. You know why? Because I was coming literally face to face with the reality that I needed to change a lot. And I'm not talking just in terms of what I was stuffing in my face every day, because let's face it, 4 monsters a day, firehouse subs every day, coming home and eating deep fried food and a lot of carbs was not doing my body any favors. And this wisdom teeth surgery woke me up to that. Because I was forced to start drinking protein shakes, and I had more or less a softer and liquid diet for about a good solid week. And after that, I was starting to think, wait a minute, my pants are fitting looser after a week. What have I been doing differently? Because I was wearing 42 size pants at this point. That is big if you don't know. Because right now I'm wearing 32s. That is 10 sizes different, or in men's jeans. So you can imagine how I felt at that point. And knowing these 42s were starting to fit looser because I've been drinking protein shakes for most of the day for a better part of a week and a half. What needed to change? So I decided, you know what? I'm done with these monsters. I've got a problem. I'm done eating so much junk food. Time to start making my food at home again. And I started seeing a little bit more progress. Granted, not huge progress, but it was enough to get me to realize that I had to keep going with it. I needed to go back to what worked. And here comes mid-November, I get in contact with Ashton for the first time in years and say, you know what, I'm getting ready to come back. What all have I missed? And she was nice enough to tell me everything I'd missed. And there was something new. It was a veterans discount, which on top of the regular discount, I wouldn't be paying or certain fees, and I'd be getting all the benefits of being a coach. So I'm thinking, whoa, hey, I can get a discount on the stuff I know worked for me. It's going to get me into a great shape. It's going to get me into good habits. Why not? Sign me up. Let's go. And in January, I signed up as coach again. Hit the ground running with P90X3. Did 90 days, and I loved it. That was freaking awesome. And the reason I went back is because, the discount was what really got me back in. But what I discovered, or should I say rediscovered, once I got back in, was the community. So, oh my God, I felt like in many ways I was getting the best parts of the Army without the politics and without the nonsense. These people were just insanely supportive. They fired me up every day. I still get into these groups, but you know why? Because I'm showing up for them as much as they're showing up for us. Like us as in everyone in the group. And when you're showing up for other people, it's easier to show up for yourself. And I want to show up for myself because I'm the only one who's going to get over there and start lifting these weights. I'm the only one who's going to get down to start doing that cardio. I'm the only one who's going to be preparing my meals for me. You know why? Because I am proof that these products can change lives. I mean, 220 pounds down to 170, and then gaining from 170 back to 195 in pure muscle. That is life changing. I'm not even kidding. Like, how many people can say they've done that in their lives? Really? And that's not even comparing to what's been changing up here in my head. Granted, it's taken a little bit longer, and there's a bit of a lag time. I won't sit here and say there's not, but I was unknowingly dealing with anxiety from before I joined the military. I've been dealing with anxiety since I was a kid. I just didn't have a name for it. I didn't understand what it was until I started joining these challenge groups and started working on personal development. And that is a big reason I'm still a coach today, is because I understand the impact these things have. I started strengthening myself, building my confidence, and then, 2 years ago, or when I had a breakdown because I had a really, really weak moment on a call, and I was, sorry about that, I was literally in a ball right here where this chair is sitting that I'm in right now, curled up, praying that phone did not ring. I ignored several phone calls because I shut down. That's when I realized that, you know what, I got a problem here, I can't run from it, I've got to face it. And I've been in therapy. So I managed to avoid having to take medicines for this. And it's not because I didn't want to take medicines for it. If I could make a pill for it and make it go away, shoot, I would have done it. But I knew in my heart that that wasn't who I was. I don't like having to take medicines if I know there's a natural solution. And I was already working on that. I was doing these workouts. I was working on the nutrition. And I got into therapy. And started working on the mental side of things. Because therapy is like a workout. You've got to show up every day. You've got to do it for it to work. And that's what I've been doing. That's what Coach Summit helped me do. That's what being plugged into this community, giving this mutual support is all about. Because if it wasn't for the community supporting me in those very weak moments, and if it wasn't for them helping me find the courage to say I need help in that very, very weak moment, I wouldn't be here talking about it today. In a very real sense, this challenge group changed my life. And what's more, the people in it not only changed my life, but they helped me save my own life. They saved me from a very dark and very miserable place. Now, you might be in a similar place, and if you are, I can tell you there is hope. You can get out of it, and we are here to help you. So, and if you feel like you're on your way to that dark place, we are still here to help you, because we can do something about it. We can stop it from happening. But you have to show up for yourself. You have to show up for everyone else too. Whatever it takes, you have to be willing to do. That's what worked for me. So we're here to help you. Whatever it takes, we're not giving up on you.